Well, folks, thanks for checking in for the daily forecast video here at Stormtopia.com. Please excuse the banging in the background. Someone is banging on something, and it's not my problem. But let's take a look at the forecast memo. Cold air is going to begin to erode into midweek. It's going to start to head into Atlantic Canada. It'll be fairly stubborn in doing so. Warmer air is going to move from the southwest to the northeast in unison as that happens. Very little precipitation is going to be happening for the whole period until after the weekend, unless we see a potential storm during this weekend. We're going to talk about the threat in just a bit. First, Wednesday forecast. Guys, wind, okay? Totally sunny. Cold air still stuck across the northeast. Warming trend further to the south and west. Same for Thursday. And same for Friday, except by Friday, the warm air is really starting to make a name for itself. We are really starting to see things improving, and the ski resorts are going to be crying their eyes out in the southern Appalachians as we see any snow that fell from upsloping snow the other day begin to really melt away. Let's talk about the weekend. Okay, Saturday, you're looking good. For the first part of Sunday, probably okay. Last part of Sunday into Monday, yeah, you're gonna look at a potential storm threat. All right, and notice where is my, okay, notice all the question marks that I chose to include in there, because there is lots of question marks about this forecast. And I'm just going to show you one of the big question marks, which happens to be model discrepancy. This is the GFS model. I don't know why my screen is being so weird, but it looks like it's acting alright. Let's just start off with the latest GFS model. And this is, we're out to, this is Saturday afternoon. We got rain back through here. And just to reference you to where the map is, this right here is the tracing of the East Coast. The Great Lakes up in here. And this is where the rain is, just to sort of orient you guys. And what you're noticing here is that rain is going to continue to move up off to the northeast, and that's what it does on the GFS. It does interact with plenty of cold air, so you do see a pretty good swath of snow in here, but not really enough to be even plowable, because there's not enough moisture associated with it. Okay, talk about the Euro, and the Euro, of course, the rebel in this situation, has a lot more moisture with it. Let's talk about the European model. Alright, here we are out to the afternoon hours of Saturday. We've got a band of rain, sort of some overrunning moisture ahead of the actual storm, a developing low pressure center that hasn't really pulled a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. We'll fix that. Hello, moisture. Man, I don't know why my screen keeps turning blue every time I point on the screen, but it does. It's annoying me. I'm sure it's annoying you too, so all I can do is apologize for it. And then as we get into the morning hours of Sunday, notice that we're looking at snow in the southern Appalachians. Now, tears of joy for the ski resorts down there, and you can see that the storm continues to push off. We see a pretty good swath of snow from the southern Appalachians into central eastern Pennsylvania, central New York, and interior New England. Pretty good area, pretty similar to the October 29th event. Overall, not a huge storm, but it will be pretty significant. Not huge for the big cities, but pretty significant for the interior. Here we are in terms of snow accumulations. This is again the European model. Alright, look at this guy. Euro. This whole area in the orange is greater than a foot, and they've got plowable snow all the way back in through here. So that's pretty impressive. Well, let's look at facts. Alright, models are interpretations of facts. They use an algorithm and they try to make a forecast. A forecast for a teleconnection indice, 9 times out of 10, is going to be a lot more accurate. So what do the teleconnections say? Well, this is the NAO, and this is around the time of the storm. Yeah, it's positive. Alright, so there you go, already starting to deter this storm's chances of becoming anything worth a second look. PNA, you actually want the PNA to be positive. Well, we're starting to get some level with the PNA. PNA is definitely positive, and arguably that will be actually more essential than the NAO being negative. Alright, the Arctic Oscillation has been fervently positive for a while, and it's starting to calm down. The Arctic Oscillation will be slightly positive. Overall, I think an Arctic Oscillation will not impact the storm negatively or positively. That's it for now. Have a great day.